viewers, welcome to our Free Concept TV. Headline: Election Tribunal. We have a professor that calculated the vote. Obi didn't come third. LP. The Labour Party maintained that its presidential candidate Peter George Obi did not finish third, as indicated by Inec. While the country awaits the final decision of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, the party argues that its votes in states such as Rivers and Benue were stolen. According to a spokesman from the Obidati media office, the Labour Party, which had hired a professor to recalculate the vote, had actually finished higher than Inec had reported. Dare Onifade, a spokesperson for the Obidati media office, told Tuesday that votes for the Labour Party were gained fraudulent in states including as Rivers and Benue. According to him, the party did not finish much below third place, as INEC stated after a party-hired professor recalculated the vote. The party maintained that Peter George Obi performed better than stated in the election. He said that the combined total from Rivers and Benue State was considered. Their own total will have fallen after abstracting from and adding to Obi's total, and Obi will no longer be in third place. The court will not entertain our speculation, but for the purpose of resolving your question, let's say you are correct and that 1 million can be deducted from 8 million to yield 7 million. This new million raises the total of 7 million. All of the math was done for us by a professor here. It's a shame we didn't have time to run the number on a national basis. In an interview with This Day, Dare Onifade, a Labour Party spokeswoman, contested INEC, stated that their candidate Peter George Obi finished third in presidential election. He claimed that the vote cast for Obi in place, including as Rivers and Benue, had been adjusted by a professor hired by the party. The result revealed that the party standing was stronger than INEC indicated. The Labour Party maintained that its presidential candidate Peter George Obi did not finish third, as indicated by Inec. While the country awaits the final decision of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, the party argues that its votes in states such as Rivers and Benue were stolen. According to a spokesman from the Obidati media office, the Labour Party, which had hired a professor to recalculate the vote, had actually finished higher than Inec had reported. Dare Onifade, a spokesperson for the Obidati media office, told Tuesday that votes for the Labour Party were gained fraudulent in states including as Rivers and Benue. According to him, the party did not finish much below third place, as INEC stated after a party-hired professor recalculated the vote. The party maintained that Peter George Obi performed better than stated in the election. He said that the combined total from Rivers and Benue State was considered. Their own total will have fallen after abstracting from and adding to Obi's total, and Obi will no longer be in third place. The court will not entertain our speculation, but for the purpose of resolving your question, let's say you are correct and that 1 million can be deducted from 8 million to yield 7 million. Alright viewers, you have listened to today's news. Hey, if you think say you wise, people go show you say them wise past you. The headline says, Election Tribunal. We have a professor that calculated the votes. Obi didn't come third. LP. Now, LP has gone to hire a professor that knows how to calculate this whole thing, and they recalculated the result and discovered that Obi did not come third. In fact, his vote in Benue and Rivers was actually reducted and was added to somebody else's was added to APC their own score. Well, let's read comment from people. We have lots of comments here. We'll be reading them to you guys. Alright, somebody here says Obi won the presidential election. Yakubu Muhammad betrayed Nigeria, and what a shame. Somebody here says somebody here says, who is a professor? Some first degree holders are better than professor, especially your own professor of wrong calculation. Alright, somebody here says your professor used Alabarogo calculator. Una eyes go soon clear. Somebody here says, okay. What I was trying to say is that why not the court gets a random professor, like a random professor, maybe from abroad. Just get somebody, not even black, white, from abroad, random person to come calculate the score. I think that would be fair, because when a particular party hires somebody to calculate the score, they will feel like, okay, they actually paid the person to say that of a truth that this party won. and the party did not win, and people is going to be like, oh, let me then hire him. They will actually bribe him. Do you understand? So I feel like if they really want to calculate, they need to like do call a random person to come calculate the score for them. I feel that is going to be very, very much fair enough. Okay, somebody here said INEC is a 419 to see how the people vote for Tinubu. They said Obi is the president who knows Tinubu to be president. If not, then Nigeria is a corrupt country. But yeah, it says, why didn't they represent the professor's calculation in court? These LP are full of charlatans. Okay. But yeah, it says, all that no get professor. Remember that the very person that conducted election is a prof. Rabbi says, ha ha ha, your professor don't smoke. Okay, somebody here says, these OB people think that others are dumb like them. All right. Somebody here says, these bad slaves don't know what is bad is bad. Okay. People are really not finding this funny. All right, let's continue with comment here. I love reading people's comments. At least it helps to know their own view concerning the particular report. So let's read more. Somebody here says, when people express their view, instead of you keeping quiet, if you don't have something meaningful to contribute, rather than you will embark on the derogatory comment and absurd. Okay. It says Obi won in Benway, hands down. All right. While people are saying that the calculation, some are saying that they brought somebody else to calculate to favor them. Some are saying no, can you come? We're not gonna agree. Can you come? Okay. The comment section has turned to a tug of war. Let's be calming down and be chilling. All right, let's be calming down. So now the LP are saying that they hired somebody else to calculate the score to and you see that River and Benway score is something that really need somebody like they really need to look into that very, very well. What is this man name again? Like River State Governor that has been doing a lot of wiki. Oh, people are saying that he actually did something he did something during the election to favor the APC. Well, we don't really know. I know the case is still in court, and we are trying. And people, LP and Article are trying to prove that the truth that Tinubu rigged the election in favor, that they rigged the election to favor Tinubu, the APC presidential candidate, that they rigged it to favor them. A lot of people saying a lot of things. So now LP now went ahead to go and look for someone. So, come and calculate this score. Calculate this thing. And people are saying that Muhammadu Yakubu is not a professor, he's a professor. But they're saying that even if he's a professor, that he collected money, he was bribed to favor APC. You understand? To favor him. Well, we are really surprised and we are shocked at this point. We are so surprised and shocked. Well, the case is still in court. The case is and millions and billions and billions and trillions of people are hoping that the tribunal is going to call the real score. The case is still there. Well, just like tribunal will say, Nigeria should keep on praying for them. You understand? So let's keep on praying and hoping for better for this country. All right, viewers, you have come to today's news. Please do it by the comment section. Let's know what your views are. Thank you for listening.